Let's go share, copy. Go YouTube videos. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure that I have my audio on this time, because last time I did it, my audio wasn't on. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, there is an update today, obviously, as weekly updates are a thing now. They added the oh man, this is gonna be so hard to pronounce. Nautiliopleurodon. So not a Leopleurodon, but it is a Leopleurodon skin. We got a Pteranodon remodel, and then we did the Diplodocus remodel. Let's see. A Dinosaur Simulator turns 10 years old Monday, 3/17/25. We will be hosting an event that will last 2 weeks to celebrate, and expect to see limited throwback skins that resemble OG classics that held up DS where it is now. We'll also have a 25% sale on all playables and skins during this time. The limited egg will only cost 3K SDNA. During the next 2 weeks, the new map will start rolling back into the game. Next 2 weeks, the new maps will start rolling into the game. New maps. Are we like revisiting like all of like the classic stuff? I'm confused. Because if you guys haven't seen the teasers and whatnot in the Discord, I'll probably make a video about it now that we know a little bit more about the event. But apparently there is a classic event. So probably no movie event. It seems like the classic event has taken over. But we'll talk about a little bit more. That is main stuff that's going on. But let's see these remodels. We're going to go Diplodocus first. Now, I will say it's kind of weird that Diplodocus has been remodeled like already. Feels like it's a strange Okay. Interesting. Why is it standing like... Is that just its idle animation? Okay, so let me turn up the volume. Let me move this here. Okay. So let's see. Let me go... Okay, so let's see the roar. Oh, that was so quiet. Let's try it again. That's the roar. Here's the growl. Alright, and then here's the call. Right on. We got the bite. Using its head. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, it's just 2 different head swipes, and then the AoE's got to be the tail. It's got to be the tail. Yeah, I was right. That's a solid tail whip animation. I'm not gonna lie. Does this leg stop moving? Ah, man. I hate to see it. A lot of times with a lot of these, like, full body animations, a lot of times what's not considered is in motion. So, like, when you be running, you'll do that, and, like, your legs stop moving, and it just overall looks kind of weird. I'm here for it. I know it's hard, but it's weird when it does that. When did we get the DIPLO remodel? Was that like 2023 or 2024? I think that might have been 2020, like end of 2023. So it really wasn't that long ago. Let's see the drink animation. Of course it gets dark, so just a simple drink animation. Let's see the eat animation. God, it's so dark. No simple animation. Overall, pretty solid stuff. I like the color palette a lot more than the previous one, but I also just like darker colors. I will say I'm not a huge fan of how it's cut in some places. It's like some places it's kind of obvious that it's like cut like right there. I'm not a huge fan of those, but it's kind of unavoidable sometimes. I feel like with some models. Let me check to see who made this model. We'll see who made it. Okay, Diplodocus was made by Noemi. Okay, so it was another Noemi model. Yeah, because this is the old Diplo. I can understand why it got remodeled now that I think about it a little bit more. The neck was kind of like moved kind of weird. Like it was hard to... Because it was cut weird on the neck. I can understand why it was remodeled. I get it. Alright, let's see Pteranodon. That is interesting. So we got Pteranodon. We got female Pteranodon. This thing's been in here for a while now. It's been a long time. But this model was made by Inda. Animations by Barry. Let's see this. Man. I don't know how I feel about the all that. That's not great. It's interesting how they formed up the arms now. Let's see. When it flies. Interesting. So this is the new Pteranodon model. I hate that it's nighttime right now. Here's the walk animation, of course. Walking. Here's the sprint animation. We got the bite. Just a simple, like, head and then peck. Now here's the AoE. Oh my god, dude. That's insane. Just a bunch of pecking. Just boom, 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 boom. Let's see the roars. Obviously, just regular. Here's the growl. Here's the call. Right on. Let's see the swim animation, because this is a semi-aquatic. It's about what you'd expect. See, we got the fly animation. It'll give it a second. Nice simple fly animation. It's got nice colors too. It's got really like bright and vibrant colors to the underwings. You get sprint animation. Right on. It is a little bit weird that, like, I don't know if this is supposed to clip into this. Is it supposed to be above it? I'm kind of confused by the wings. So it clips into it, and then, like, it goes out of it. Very interesting. Let's see. Yeah. I don't know how I feel about this. I appreciate the remodels, as always. As always, I appreciate remodels. I just don't know how I feel about it. Very interesting. Alright, let's go to the next one, which should be the Nautiliopleurodon skin. Which is right here. 15k. Ooh, man. It's got a big noggin. You see that? Yo, what's good? Just got out of school. What's the update? So the update today is Diplodocus, right? Modeled by Noemi, and then a Pteranodon remodel modeled by Inda. I don't think either of them have recolors like Blameson's. Old school Diplodocus? What is this? I guess this is just a recolor of it. Alright, I don't know. We got V3. Interesting recolor. But we also have this Nautiliopleurodon skin, not that one. This one. The Nautiliopleurodon, which we don't have Nautilus in the game. I don't know, would you guys want Nautilus? Okay, honestly, the teaser kind of made it look like a Dolly skin, I'm not gonna lie. This guy's got a big noggin, dude. Oh my god. This is like the beluga whale skin I've been asking for, except for it's not a beluga. It's a Nautilus. I like the color, I like the patterning. I think it's really, really well done. Where am I at? I'm over here. And let me get into like a bigger ocean area. There we go. Now we can actually see a little bit better. So this is the Nautiliopleurodon, or the Nautiliopleurodon. So here's the roar. Oh, does it have custom roars, or is that Nautiliopleurodon sounds? Here's the growl. Oh my god. Here's the call. I don't know if I've listened to Nautiliopleurodon. I don't recognize any of those sounds. Here's the bite. Just a simple bite and a headbutt. Headbutt, a bite. Okay, so Johnny, yes, they are doing something for the 10th anniversary. I will get to that after we finish showing off this model. Let's see the AoE. Oh my god, it spins. It's Ninjago, dude. Literally Ninjago, it spins. Swim down animation. Swim up animation, just a nice tilt. Let's see the eat. Are you a herbivore or are you carnivore? Carnivore. Okay, I could see this thing not being carnivore, just like for something interesting. I don't know if Nautilus are carnivores. Let's see the eat animation. About what you'd expect. Now let me see. Does it have a beached animation? It does. It does. Not a lot of creatures have beach animations. They did change a lot of, like, the sea creatures' oxygen stats recently. They were, like, changing a lot of them and decreasing them by a good amount. But I think it's still pretty fine. Alright, now I'm going to switch off of this, and we're going to talk about the classic event. Now let me see if I can get this to work. Where am I pinging? Oh, stat updates. Yeah, they changed all the stats except for Sorfag and X. Alright. Let's see. Development. Going to development. Alright. So, where is Discord? Okay, let us do... Let me expand this to make it bigger. So I'm not, like, showing off everything. There we go. Okay. So, let me turn this volume down. So, when it comes to the 10-year anniversary, let's see. Let me scroll back to make sure. Okay, so we got all those. We got the movie stuff, right, obviously. Kark model, obviously. We have yet to get the Edmontonia remodel yet, which hopefully we'll get that soon, because I'm actually really excited for a new Ankylosaur remodel. But when it comes to classic, so let's see. Chicken said something about it. So this is like one of the first teaser trailers we got for the classic event. Dino Inc. I don't mean to bash the devs, but like these classic skins will not be played with all new cool models. Maybe. I mean, we'll probably get a classic map. I'm sure it's probably in the hopes to bring back some old school players who really enjoyed that time, kind of nostalgia kind of vibe. But we'll have to see. Hopefully some people use them. Maybe they'll be worth a good amount. We will have to see. Maybe they'll make them like busted in range. If the devs want them to have longevity with these models, they're going to have to make them have good range. So there is some validity to what you claim. But this is I don't know what that is in the background. I don't even know what that's supposed to be. It's got like a horn. It's got like trike horns but spikes in the back. I don't know what it's supposed to be. But these are probably like, I don't know if these are probably like iguanodons maybe? That's the only thing I can think of. And then some sort of shark, probably like Kratoxy or Squally something like that, because that doesn't look megalodon sized. And then we got, and a lot of people pinged me about this, was the classic Evanicus skin, which I will have to shoot for this. And we'll have to do a bunch of meta mysteries once all these classic skins come out. And that's, I feel like that's like a Sora Poseidon, maybe something else, maybe. I have no idea what these all could be. This could be classic Argentinosaurus, for all I know. You know, some sort of Ceratosaurus. Oh, maybe those are Majungas. That might be Majungasaurus. Yeah, everything's classified. Okay, and then we got Dunkleosteus. So we got like a Moza. Is that Moza? We got Hibber. We got Anomalocaris. We got Tullymunstrum. We got, I don't remember what this thing's called. What is it? What is that thing called? Jackalopteryx. There we go. Jackalopteryx. Then we got like a Sarcosuchus here. We got, I don't know if that might be a those might be Pachycephalosauruses. These look like they might be Barinas or like probably like Phaselosuchus or Barinasuchus, one of the two. And then these are like those look like Barrow's colors. Honestly, it might be a Pato. It could be one of the, I don't know if there's any new sauropods that could be. I don't think we've gotten very many new sauropods. I don't know. What is the most recent sauropod we've gotten? Was Argent, and then before that, the most recent one was like Barrow or Pew. Was it Pew? Yeah, it was Pew. So I don't know. That looks like it's supposed to be like Barrow or something. And then that is a Chimera Arachne right there. You can see it up there. Chimera Arachne. Titanosaurus. And then, let's So let me see if I can relaunch the game, because it said at the beginning of the game when you logged in, it said what there was. See if it'll let me see the starting thing again. No, it's not going to. Okay, we'll see if I can't get... Is it in development? Okay, there it is. So, right here. So, Dinosaur Simulator turns 10 years old Monday. So, this Monday, the 17th, we will be hosting an event that will last for 2 weeks to celebrate. I expect to see limited throwback skins that resemble OG classics that held up DS where it is now. The limited egg skin will only cost 3,000 SDNA during this event. During the next 2 weeks, the new maps will start rolling back into the game. So, like, the main takeaway from this, so it's at 25% off of all playables. So, you know, if there's like a playable that's kind of expensive, so like Nautiliopleurodon is like 10k, so 25% off of that would be like 75. 7.5k. So expect limiteds of classics. So, you know, I'm gonna assume for like a lot of these things, where was it? Like, it's gonna be an egg, 3k right there, right? Any classics that you've never seen, right? 3k, 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 right? Maybe not, probably not 3k, but maybe 3k for this, 3k for that, 3k for that, 3k for these, 3k for those. And I feel like there's this cool Asukas in the side of this. Like, look, is that Dolly? Is that classic Dolly in the side? I feel like that's classic Dolly on the side, and they're just not showing it because it's like peak or something. No, I'm hoping with this we get like some Black-O-Dial like style, like vibe animations wise. I want them still be well animated, despite being blocky, right? I like the idea of them being blocky. I'm here for it. I like the classic event idea. I just really hope that they have good animations instead of like classic animations, because they just won't be used if they have those classic animations after a while. Now, only costing 3,000 SDNA. I feel like that's not the right word. Only is not the right word. Hopefully we only have like 5 or 10 to do, so expect glass beams to be a lot harder to get now, and expect those small servers to be a fight for your life to get those. And if you, right now, since you're seeing this now, I would farm SDNA beams right now before people start doing it. If you can get ahead of the curve and start doing it before everyone else, you're going to want to. And then now this is the big one that I want to focus on. During the next 2 weeks, new maps, not new maps, plural, that's maps with an S, maps, will start rolling back into the game. So let's break this down. So new maps, so they're new and they're, you know, multiple, will start rolling back into the game. So it's maps that we've had before, I guess. I guess they might be like classic maps that are like reimagined, I would think. That's what that sounds like to me. Classic maps that are reimagined, that are rolling back into the game. I'm hoping that this is like, you know, Three Trees, Grinnell, Gallus, you know, the classic map, what was it? What was it? Default, or was it middle map? I don't remember all their names. The galactic map. So maybe what I'm thinking with this is during the next 2 weeks, we'll see, you know, hopefully those old classic maps. Now, I don't know if that is, because also, sometimes with these things, they make studios for this. Because, you know, they're kind of hard to render sometimes. But sometimes, like, this could genuinely be, like, the map. Because if you look at this, like, all this back here, like, this feels like there could be a map here. This feels like it could, these all look like they are in the same area. So this could be a new map. This could be a new map in the background. It's very possible, though, at the same time, that it's just a studio. Because a lot of times that's what happens, is they are just studios that people use. Sorry, I'm late, Dino Inc. What did I miss in stream? Okay, so what you missed in stream is we got 3 new things. We got the Pteranodon remodel, we got the Diplodocus remodel, we got a Diplodocus recolor, and we got the Nautiliopleurodon, the Nautiliopleurodon skin, which is this one. And I can show those off again in a second. But we have this 10 year anniversary, 3/17/2020 or 2025. Oh my god, 2015, man. Oh man, that was 10 years ago. Oh dude, I'm so old. Oh man. I was like in high school when that was a thing. Jeez, man. Okay, but yeah, so I expect all these to be like 3K SDNA. Like, you're pretty much. I'm assuming the Evanicus is gonna be like the red tier, like one of the highest tier. So, like 3K SDNA for like all of these, like in an egg, like at face value might not sound like a lot, but that's like a lot over time. And you're gonna have to fight for beams like hard. Hopefully, maybe they'll introduce another way to get SDNA before that event drops. That would be nice because it's gonna be a fight to get any SDNA. Maybe like an increase in like the red SDNA beams, something. Because man, most people, if it's SDNA for 3K, I don't know if a lot of people are gonna get these. I could be crazy. You guys can tell me right now if I'm crazy, but I feel like that's a lot. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and show off everything else again. So let me go ahead and get Roblox back out. See if this works. Well, that's not working. Hold on. Roblox. Okay. Okay. That's okay. My OBS is being mean to me. It's okay. It happens. I'm gonna get pinged at. What? Throwback Evanicus? Wait, hold on. Hold on. Oh, there it is. Look at that. There's your throwback Evanicus. And there's not a new. Oh no, that's not it. I saw the 10K. I was like, what? No, that's not it. Okay. So can we see like any of the other ones? No, there's not one there. No. Interesting. How much is this? 5K for that? That isn't. I don't know if I'll use that recolor. Is there any other ones? Where's Majunga? Let me find Majunga. That's not a playable I really ever used, but that looked like Majunga. Jagalopteryx. I know Opabinia, Telemonstrum, Mamlacaris. I think I saw Meganeura as well. Or I didn't see Meganeura. I saw Tiktal. No, not Tiktal. Like Giga Titan. Okay, well, not there. Let me go ahead and pull out Diplodocus again. I hear people. Heard an Evanicus. Please don't murder me in cold blood, please and thank you. Okay, so we got the Diplo right here, Diplodocus. This is, let me turn up my volume. Alright, so here's the roar. Very quiet. Here's the growl. Here's the call. Alright, here's the eat animation. He's high browsing. Interesting. So the eat animation is high browsing, and then the drink animation goes down low. Right, and then we got the bite, which, oh, did it just kick? Oh, it kicked. So it's got a kick animation, and then it's got its head swing as well. Yep, see? So it's got a kick and a head swing. And then we got an AoE right here. It's a tail swipe. The only problem I have with this AoE is that whenever you're moving, like, your animations don't stop. Why does Diplodocus had so many remodels? Just sometimes developers feel like they need to remake stuff that they previously made. Like, I think Noemi, whenever Diplodocus was initially made, was when Noemi first started at UG, and she's had vast improvements since then, so I feel like she probably just wanted to remake something, you know, remake it better. And it's pretty solid, but you also have the classic Diplodocus, and then you have the old school for 1000 DNA. And then we have the Pteranodon model, the Pteranodon remodel right here. So this one, let me get some water real quick. It's a shame Black Odile is still, yeah. I'm sad that Black Odile is disabled. I hope they could maybe like remodel for the classic event. That would be kind of cool. I'd like to use my Black Odile again. It's one of my favorite skins. But here's the walk animation. Here's the roar. It's exactly what you expect for Pteranodon. Here's the there's the idle for that. Here's the growl. Here's the call. We got the sprint animation, which is pretty nice. You got the fly up. You get the fly down. And then you got the, the glide animation. You got the sprint fly. Then you have the swim animation. Someone's getting bullied. You have the eat animation. And you're not getting a fight between those two. The drink animation. There's an auto where it like brings its wings up. Right on. And then you got the bite animation. You got the AoE. Solid stuff. I don't know if I prefer this over the old model, honestly. I feel like I don't know. I need some time to get used to it. I'm just not super... I don't super love how the wings, like, mesh with the body. I feel like they're a little too separate for my taste, but that's okay. Not everything has to be out to my taste. And then we got the Nautiliopleurodon. That is a Leopleurodon skin. So, honestly, this one's actually really well made, honestly, and I vibe with the color palette. See the roar animation. See the growl. See the call. The bite. We got the AoE. And then we got the eat animation. Just a nice simple eat animation. And then we got the land dwelling one where he's just kind of stuck on the land. I vibe this. Not every skin has an animation like this. This guy also comes with a recolor that's about 5k DNA called the pistachio. It's like a green color. I can go ahead and show you guys that as well. Would you like more frosted skins like Avi? I wouldn't want a frosted skin for Avi. I want a galactic skin for Avi. After we get a galactic skin for Avi, that's all the skins Avi needs for a good amount of time. Avi has gotten a lot of skins, but galactic's what it needs. It needs a galactic skin. I don't consider both the Lumis different skins. I'm sorry. I will refuse to say that those are different skins because they're not. There's model edits, but it's not a different skin. And then, let me go back to Nautiliopleurodon, the pistachio one. I personally don't care for this color. There's a new AV skin concept? Where? Yes, sleeps, what do you mean? Chaos Fury of Nikes? By Inda? Sonic the... A Shadow? I mean, that's actually kind of fire, though. I'm not gonna lie. It's actually pretty fire. Now, just because the concept was made for it doesn't mean it necessarily would be added. I feel like that's of the vibe of Ripper, kind of. But I mean, yeah, if Enda wants to add something like that, I'd be fine with that. I just want Gal, AV, Argent, and Spino. I've made a Gal Spino concept art, and it was actually relatively popular with the devs. But they said they wouldn't make it, so... Very sad day. Is the new skin going to be limited? The Nautil? I don't know if they said that it would be. Let me check. It doesn't say anywhere that the remodel that the Nautil skin's gonna go limited, so I wouldn't expect it to go limited. And honestly, it shouldn't. We need some skins that are just like not limited. Just base skins for new players. I feel like that's an important thing to have. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much the whole update. Make sure to go around farming for a bunch of beams in small servers. Any particular reason why they denied the skin? Probably because the concept was stolen by those copy games and used, but, you know, it happens. I'm not that distraught about it. I would love to see it in the game. But it happens. If they want to add it to the game, they have my full permission. I'd love some, you know, concept art by Dino Inc. credit, but they wouldn't have to pay me for it, right? I wouldn't expect payment for a concept. a Gal Spino would feed families. Yeah, make it cost Robux, dude. Gal Spino for Robux, dude. I would buy that crap. 100%. What do you guys feel about the classic event though? How are we feeling about that? You guys feel like that's a good event? I can see you, Dolly. I feel like I do more damage than Dolly. I feel like this Dolly's gonna like try to eat me. Hyped. Yeah, pretty hyped. Let me see if I turn around if he's gonna follow me. Yep, he's following me. Let me go up here. This guy's definitely following me. These are weird sounds. I didn't know that Nautil had... This reminds me of a Mon Calamari. You heard about Monoliths? Yeah. I really do hope that they have, like, Blackodile-esque animations. Because, look, let me switch to some of the classic models for you guys. Like, okay, so... Let's see. Like, what can I take for an example of a classic model? Oh, yeah, B's classic. So, like, let's take classic Trike, for example, right? Me personally, I wouldn't want models animated like this. I understand the nostalgia, totally get that idea. I like the idea where they're coming from, but please do not animate them like this. Please do not. I just feel like it would go unused after the event, and like they'd be cool unless they had like great range or something like that. I feel like things like this, I don't ever see people use classics unless they are good in PvP. I'll see them like once in a blue moon. But yeah, we haven't seen any of the animations for the classic models yet, so it's up in the air whether how well they will be animated. Like I said, I'm hoping that they're animated like Blackodile. And you know, I would show you Blackodile's animations if you didn't know. But as you can see, I can't use Blackodile, sadly. I don't know. Is there any other that have like good animations like classic models? The two we had that were classic models with good animations were Dark Lord Sornops and Blackodile, but they don't, you know. Oh, we have classic Anomalocaris. This thing has pretty good animations, I feel like. How's my day, Genesis? My day has been all right, but just fine. But yeah, like Anomalocaris is relatively well animated for being a classic model, so I'm hoping something like this. Now it's weird that we're getting like a classic Anomalocaris. If you saw in the pictures, we already have this. We already have this classic Anomalocaris. But I mean, it's a new skin, so whatever. Dinosaurs are pretty blocky like classics. No, see, there's a misconception about DA. Looking at the blocky models and then like looking at them, like I could boot up like DA, and there are some really quality skins in that game that are like blocky, but like there's so much attention to detail to put on those blocky creatures that it's not even the same as classics. It's not even close. Actually, fun fact about DA models, they actually take more effort than it does take to make a DS model. It takes more effort. It takes more pieces, all that kind of stuff. Like here, let me spawn as DA Rex. Dynamic class state. No. You misunderstand. No. Classic Dark Lord Sornops is not still playable. Not the one not the correct one. Let me show you. Let me show you. So, Dark Lord Sornops. Classic Dark Lord Sornops. That's not classic Dark Lord Sornops. You see the picture right there? You see what picture that has? That's classic Dark Lord right there. That is what it is. That's what that is. That is not classic Dark Lord Sornops. That's classic Dark Lord Sornops V2. That's not good. We don't like that one. That one's bad. But, you know, because it was based on this model, like, it had this model, but, like, had the armor. Hopefully, we can have this reanimated Dark Lord Sornops back. I don't know why we ever lost it. We lost it to this thing, which, not good. And, I mean, we have this one now, which is pretty alright. I don't really use it. Classic I feel like Classic Anomalocaris was in DS before it was in DA. I could be wrong. I thought it was in DS before DA. I could be completely wrong about that. It's been a while. Because they were practicing their modeling for DA. Like the style of modeling. Honestly, the Classic Dunkleops just looked cool. Now, I would still like a Hungry Shark Donkey, like Xeno Dunkleops, just where it has like the tongue. Would love that still. Not gonna happen, but it would be awesome to have. And you can already see this one now. It doesn't seem to move. Like, it's got no idle animation. Which leads me to think that either this model's not animated yet, hopefully, or that the animations are, as I feared, the blocky kind of animated style of, like, where's Classic? Because this one doesn't move whenever you, like, hover over it. Or if you go to Classic Rex, it doesn't move. Classic Euphecephalus doesn't move. Classic Brachy doesn't move. Right, all these don't move. And then the Classic Avnicus, which is one of the new classics, doesn't move. Not that one. Throwback Avnicus. I hate how the classic skins don't have animations. It's not great. What I'm hoping, like I said, is that it's animated in similar to Blackodile. For all of you people who remember Blackodile, I don't remember when Blackodile got disabled, but it got disabled a while ago. Maybe they'll animate it like Classic Psychoceratops. Maybe. Let's see. Let me pull out Classic Psychoceratops. I also miss Blackodile. This would be better. This definitely would be better. And it probably will be animations similar to this. Like I said, we need some good range on these things, though. If they want to get used, we need good range. I remember seeing like this Psychoceratops for a good amount of time because it had good range. It was like good in PvP. You want people to use them, you gotta give them good range. I'll say it a million times. I've said it a million times, I'll say it a million times. They need to have good range. I forgot I have shift lock turned off. These guys need to have good range. The classics need to have good range if you want them to be used. Now, don't put it... I don't want to necessarily put them on hybrids. Now, there hasn't been any mention of the classic, like, hybrids being back on sale or anything like that. It could happen. So, like, Classic Megavore and Classic Megavore V2. I think this Classic Megavore is Game Pass. This one, though, is tradable, I think, right? No, actually, this one is not. This one's tradable. This one's Game Pass. So maybe these will come back on sale. Maybe we could see. Albino Terror. Where's Albino Terror? Maybe they should discount like the classic Game Pass as well while they're at it. This thing could go back on sale. Maybe. This thing could go back on sale. Maybe. I'm kind of upset about this thing. I'd be kind of upset about this thing because I paid a hybrid and a half for this thing when it was back really pricey. V1 is tradable, yeah. So maybe this one will come back, maybe this one will come back. We'll see. My boy Iguanodon needs a remodel. Where's Gallimimus? Where's Gallimimus? This guy needs a remodel. This, like, maybe classic animation is similar to this stuff. Still not great, but, you know. Hopefully. Something between Black Odile and, like, this, or, like, Psychoceratops is hopefully. Really don't want them to be, like original classic animations, personally. Because, like, it would be novelty to, like, have them, but beyond, like, just being able to say that I have them, I won't really use them unless they have good range. Yes, Gallimimus needs a remodel really badly. I completely agree with you, and I've been saying it for a few years now, that Gallimimus has needed a remodel. I'm sure every time I say it, like, the date of it getting remodeled gets pushed back a little bit more. Like, someone like Blamison sees me say it, and he's like, nope, alright, push it back, guys, again, push it back. But yeah, I mean, that's like the whole update. That's the whole gist of it. There's not really much else. So make sure you guys go into small servers, farm up some SDNA, because the egg will be... Oops, didn't mean to do that. The egg will be in here. It'll be like right here. It'll be 3K instead of 10K. Like, it's going to be 3K. It's going to say throwback egg. And then it's going to have like Evanicus, Majungasaur, probably DIPLO. It's probably have all the hybrids. So like, it'll probably have Evanicus, Facilitherium, Alametus, Dolly, right? Things like the new ones like Majunga, Dunkleosteus. Like, it's probably going to be a pretty jam-packed egg, like Dunkleosteus, Opabenia. I'm hoping that some of them maybe are for regular DNA, maybe. Why would the limited egg have Bible creatures? No, it's classic models. So, like, look. It'll be like this, It won't be the creature. It'll be the classic model. It'll be the throwback model. It'll be like the throwback egg with, like, these kind of models for 3K SDNA. So, farm up SDNA beams. Get SDNA beams, glass beams. If you got a lot of DNA, convert plush eggs, or plushes into DNA. Or plushes into, SDNA. The throwback egg will be 3K SDNA. Yes, it's going to be 3K. The event lasts for 2 weeks, so like theoretically you have time. I do think it's a little pricey. I do think it's a little up there, but we'll see. I would say, like, honestly, like, I feel like 500 would be a more fair price for the classic skin, like, SDNA thing. In my mind, that sounds way more fair. Because, like, these models, I don't know if everyone's going to want these. I know, like, the main player base will probably want them, like, the big, like, people who played back then. But people who played, like, now, like, probably not. Do you think skins will be worth it since they're so expensive? Honestly, I have no idea. As it currently stands, they don't look like they're going to be animated like... They look like they're going to be animated like classic skins. Based on Ephonicus not being animated. Now, that could be that it hasn't been, like, animated yet. So, in the menu screen, it's not animated or anything like... It's 100% possible. That's what... See, Robo Wraith, that's what I was thinking. Like, I'm not going to spend 3k SDNA on classic skins. So 500 SDNA sounds like a more fair price. I feel like 3k is way too much. Because I know why they say 3k. It's because Chicken Engineer is able to see what the average player has, like, in SDNA. And, like, people say that, like, they have, like... I think it was, like, that most players have, like, 3k or something like that. But... I don't know. Do you think these skins will be worthwhile since they're so expensive? Oh, you mean like value-wise? Honestly, them being for SDNA, if they have like a lot of them and there's like a big tier, it's very possible that they could go up to decent value. In my eyes, I really don't see anything going like to insane values. I really would only see things going up to like Totem or Phoenix in value. If those are still, like, where they were. Oh, the Phoenix is lower. I couldn't see any of them go past, like, Gab, maybe? I think that thing's worth a good amount. Not gonna... I can almost guarantee none of them are gonna go past a hybrid in value. Unless they're, like, stupid insane for PvP. Hopefully what they'll do is they'll give, like, some of the creatures that are less used with classic skins, give them, like, really good a range on their classic skins. I know there's been, like, a whole, like, thing against classic ranges... But I don't know. Yeah, they're going to be limited, though, yeah. Limited doesn't mean they're going to be worth a lot, though. Like, think about all the things that have gone limited in recent time. Like, think like any, like, this year of, like, the things that have gone limited. They're not really worth, like, insane amounts. Like, yeah, sure, they're worth, like, they're probably worth, like, a decent amount, but I don't know about a lot. Like, think like Kralk. Kralk isn't limited, but it is 10k SDNA. Initially it was worth a lot, but now it's not. Like, I don't feel like Kralk's worth a lot. What are some other SDNA? Isosaraptor. I know Isosaraptor was SDNA, right? I think, was it SDNA or Berserk was SDNA? No, Isosaraptor wasn't SDNA. It just Magnus. How much is Magnus worth? I'm just trying to think, like, how much do you... So, if we take how many creatures... Yeah, it was 202 DNA. How many creatures are, like, in the egg, right? So, if we take an egg... Let's take, like, the Mayhem egg? No. We need something with more. Let's go plush egg. So, let's just say that the classic egg is going to have this many. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4 by 8. So there's 32. Sorry, I'm bad at math. So let's say there's 32 skins, right? This would cost 3,000, right? 3,000, right? In order to get every single one of them, right? 10%, right? To get every single one of them, you'd have to spend, like, how much SDNA would that be? That'd be, like, just a ridiculous amount. Because it's 3k per, right? And, like, SDNA is, yeah, over 100k SDNA, right? I have, like, a good amount of, like, glass skins and, like, I could convert a good amount of these into SDNA, like 2, 5, 400. Oh my god, that's 400 SDNA for one of those things? Oh my god. 150. Well, I didn't know that was 150. Like, I don't know. A lot of this stuff is just like, I don't know. I feel like that's a lot of SDNA. I did not realize the Christmas skins were so much SDNA. What in the world? The Halloween skins are not worth like crap. But the Christmas ones are worth a lot. What in the world? I did not know that. I'm surprised that thing's worth anything. 400 SDNA. It's still going to be a lot. I think you did I misread it? What did I misread? Let me look at the update log again. The limited egg will only cost 3,000 SDNA. What part of it did I misread? Yes, yes. The limited egg will be. Wait, the limited egg. Wait. Huh. Does that... Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. So does it mean this egg is 3k SDNA? If it's this egg, that's a lot better. I was starting to get worried. Not the throwback egg. Okay. So it's this egg. Thank you. If that's true, then you definitely saved me right there. So this egg. Okay. That's a lot better. That worried me for a bit. That's a lot better. Yeah, that's a good point, RoboWraith. Thank you for that. So this egg will be 3k. That's fair. That's fair. That's just because I mean the albino terrier is in there right now. Still farm up SDNA. On the wheel, throwback AB is on there. Wait, what is it? Where? I don't see the throwback AV on here. Scroll down to the T section. I'm scrolling. A, B, C, D. This is as far as it'll let me go. Can I not scroll past that? It's by letter. I can't scroll past this. There's no scrolling past this. It won't let me. Do I need to like rejoin the server or something? Here, let me join another server. Let me join another server. Let's join another server. Flashbang right there. Okay. Let's join another server. There we go. Okay. Throwback Evanicus right there. Interesting. We got Throwback Evanicus right here. Okay. I'm not sure I love that either. I mean, that still means that at least something is going to be locked behind 3k SDNA and chance. So that is a lot better. I keep clicking DNA. Wrong button. It's Steel Forge Concavenator. Oh, the limited diamonds on here. I'd love to see 2018, 2019 styled skins at some point, like Barry V2. Let's see Barry V2. Oh, this guy. Maybe. I don't know. I feel like Spino V3. I just want the old maps back, man. That's what I want. I want my Three Trees, Grinnell, like all those kind of maps back. I want those maps back. Is this still charged Valentine one? I don't know about. I haven't been in trading in a while because I don't like being in trading that much, because trading is an absolute headache and a nightmare. Yeah, 2018. 2018 is Three Trees. That's what Three Trees is. This 2018 map. We had it back, and Chicken said that new maps will be coming back into the game. It's possible that we could be getting those maps back. It doesn't mean we are. It means it's possible. Based on what he said, sounds like it's possible. Now, I'm sure we could probably ask him, and he might say yes or no, maybe. But who knows? And sorry to the devs if I started a panic in the community. People are saying, I hope that the throwback of Nikes isn't... I wonder if anyone's already got... Well, actually, you can't get it. Yeah. Sorry, my brain. You have 11k SDNA? I only have 230. See if there's any glasses I can convert. You got 2 glasses that I can convert. I technically have like 600 right here, and then another 400, and then like 900, and then... What would that be? Yeah, I mean that seems to be the update as a whole. So I will probably end off the stream here. Get the DIPLO remodel, the Pteranodon remodel. You got the Nautiliopleurodon, and then there's a classic event coming up on the 17th for 2 weeks. Make sure to save up SDNA. The limited wheel will be 3k SDNA. We're unsure of how to obtain the classic models, except for Throwback of Nikes seems to be in the SDNA wheel for some reason. There also could be just another way to get it, but it is in the SDNA wheel, so I'm hoping it's not just gonna be in there, but we don't know. But anyways, guys, that's all for today's stream, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!